Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, guys, we are going to head to Walmart and I'm going to show you what to buy. Yes, it is 2021, so you know Walmart is becoming a little more healthier. They're trying. There's a little more keto products. There's a lot more low carb products. And so I'm going to show you what you should buy at Walmart in 2021 if you want to get lean, you want to get shredded, you want to lose body fat, because summer is just around the corner. And yes, things are starting to open back up, guys. So I know a lot of you are going to probably go on vacation. You're going to go to a beach, go to the lakes, go to the rivers, and you want to take your shirt off and you want to feel good. You want those abs to be popping. You want that chest to be 3D. Well, it starts in the kitchen. So that's why I'm here to show you what you should buy. But before we get started, guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Logan Delgado, aka Goody Beats. I am a proud father, a proud husband. I lost a total of 70 pounds utilizing the ketogenic diet and low carb diet and intermittent fasting. And I have now dedicated my life to helping you understand that it is never too late to become what you might have been. So enough talking, let's go inside. So one strategy that I like to use is when you go shopping, start from the outside of the store, because it seems like to me, everything in the middle of the grocery store is always the bad things that you don't want to buy, like things that you just put in your pantry and they stay good for like a year. Yeah, I don't want those things. So I start on the outside, which is why when you first come on the outside, what is it? It's a bunch of fruits, it's a bunch of vegetables. So again, I'm not really big into fruits. You can do fruits, nothing wrong with fruits if that is your diet, but for me, I'm more of a ketogenic low carb diet. So I don't buy much fruits, just mostly like spinach, avocados, but I'm not gonna start there. I'm gonna start with the best thing, and that's the meat. What's up, everybody? So I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, and that is Keto Crisp. If you are looking for a delicious new keto treat, then you need to try that. It only has 4 grams of net carbs with 10 grams of protein, 2 grams of sugar, 10 grams of fiber, and it has MCT oil in it. Keto Crisp is low sugar, has healthy fats, it's gluten-free and low carb. So make sure you go check out Keto Crisp. I have a link in the description below. So thank you, Keto Crisp, for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the grocery haul. All right, here we go for all you carnivore and keto lovers. Next up, we got the meats. Now, again, there are many options that you can do. You don't have to go super expensive, but if you got the cash, then obviously go with some Wagyu beef, get some grass-fed organic beef, or if you don't have cash, then obviously you can get the ground chuck. I'm not gonna say, oh, if you buy this beef, you're not gonna get the same results as if you buy this beef. At the end of the day, it's all gonna come down to consistency. So you got your steak right here, you got your Wagyu, New York strip steak right here. That's probably pretty expensive. Not gonna go with that. Personally, I like to go with lean ground beefs. Now, yes, I do keto, but personally, I like to get my fats from other sources like macadamia nuts, avocados, avocado oil, olive oil, butter, things like that. I don't like to get my fats from high fatty meats. That is just personally how I do it, and that's how I've gotten a lot of success in staying lean, getting shredded, and getting summer ready. So that is my style. I always go for super lean meats. Again, another protein source, and then I get my fats from somewhere else. So that is how I shop. And I actually found one right here. So I'd rather go with 93 lean, 7% fat. I'll put the 85 back. Boom. Item we're gonna start off with is fish. Now, again, I see a lot of people always go for the tilapia and catfish. Personally, I would not do that. I would stick to either cod or salmon. They have some Atlantic salmon right here. They don't have anything in the Pacific Northwest, I don't believe, but they do have the Atlantic salmon. So if I'm gonna pick a type of fish, guys, I'm gonna go with either a salmon, a tuna, or a cod. I would not go with tilapia or catfish, just because I hear a lot of bad things about tilapia. Again, if you do tilapia, that's on you, no big deal. But for me personally, I'm gonna go with salmon. So here we go, let's get this nice salmon right here. Yummy. So next up, I got some shrimp. Now you got to understand, the way I look at foods now is I look at a protein source, a fat source, or a carb source. When I look at shrimp, I'm just strictly seeing protein. That is a straight protein source for me. That's why I absolutely love shrimp. If I'm gonna make a meal, shrimp is obviously gonna be my protein. Then I need to get some fat. I can add some butter, some olive oil, avocado oil, whatever that may be, with some vegetables will be my carbs. That is how I break down my meals. Now, if you're a beginner, yes, it will take time, but just understanding your macros, your protein source, your fat source, and your carb source, and then combining that to make a meal, that's how I do my food meals now. It's taking a little bit of time, but I promise you it's not confusing. Okay, now we're in the steak section. I know a lot of people like to go with ribeyes. Nothing wrong with ribeyes. Personally, I go with the New York steak strip. Again, just keeping it super lean. But if you want to go with ribeyes, ribeyes are perfectly okay. I mean, to be honest with you, I actually love the way ribeyes taste. I think they taste better than the New York strip, but I rather get my fats from another source. Again, just personally, this is how I do it. Now we're on to the pork, and I'm gonna go with some thin pork chops because I love me some pork chops, baby. Now we're on to ground turkey. Again, the same method I've been using. I'm gonna go with something very lean. If I can find 99.1, I'd rather go with that. I don't see it anywhere yet. I've only seen 93.7. Let's see if we can find it any leaner. So it looks like they only have 93.7, which is fine. We'll do that. That will do. And again, as you can see, this is mostly all gonna be my protein sources. We got the ground turkey, we got the steak, we got the ground beef, we got the fish, we got the shrimp, and we got the pork chops. All gonna be great protein sources. Next up, we got some boneless chicken breasts. I know a lot of people who do keto rather go with chicken thighs. You could go with chicken thighs if you do keto. I'm personally gonna go with the skinless chicken breast. Okay, now we're on to the bacon section. As you can see, now personally, depending on what type of diet you want to do, whether that's low carb or a ketogenic diet, will depend on what bacon you get. So if you do a low carb diet, you could go with a turkey bacon, or if you do a ketogenic diet, you can just go with the straight up regular bacon. Now, one thing you have to be careful of is try not to get the bacon that has a lot of sugar in it. So make sure you check the ingredients. This one is good right here. This has no sugar. It is straight fat and carbs. So again, if I'm doing keto, I would go with this one right here. This is a real wood smoked applewood thick cut bacon. Let's go. That sounds delicious. And as you can see, I'm still on the outside of the aisles, guys. I have yet to go in the inside where all the junk is at. I started off in the vegetables and worked my way all the way down right here. So I am still currently on the outside of the aisles, getting all the good proteins, a little bit of fats. I have not yet got my carbs, but we did skip that section, which is all the vegetables. So we're doing pretty damn good. Okay, now this is gonna be a controversial topic because I know a lot of people are gonna hate me, but now we're in the cheese section. Now, personally, I stay away from cheese when I am trying to get lean and I am trying to get shredded, because I have found that when I eat a lot of cheese, I have a lot of plateaus. I don't get lean. It just takes me a lot longer to reach the physique that I want. So once I cut cheese out, I cut dairy out, I have no problem getting lean. And I know a lot of people also struggle with this, and they don't know that, especially if you do the ketogenic diet. You're like, wait, I'm supposed to eat cheese. That's keto. Yes, you are correct. But what a lot of people don't understand is that dairy can hinder weight loss, hinder your fat loss. And so once you cut that out, you can get leaner a lot quicker. So personally, I bypass the cheese. I'm gonna just skip it. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me, but it's all good. But if you wanna do it, go ahead. I would just recommend staying away from anything that's in these packages. You know, that's all processed cheese and junk. I would much rather you go to like the deli and get some cheese from that area instead of getting it in like these crap packages or whatnot. All right, next we got the butter. The butter. Now, you know me. If you're familiar with my channel, you know what butter I'm gonna go to. So stop the video right now. Make sure you comment and let me know what butter I'm about to get. If you don't know me, well, let me just show you. So I always go with the Kerrygold butter. This is the best butter, hands down. Absolutely love this butter. And this is where I'm gonna get majority of my fat. Like I said, this is all protein right here. This is fat. This is where I'm gonna get my healthy fats. Kerrygold butter for the win. Let's go. Okay, here's another trigger food that a lot of you probably gonna get upset about, but cream cheese. Yes, I absolutely understand. Cream cheese is amazing. Throw a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning with some sweet peppers, and boom, you have an absolute delicious keto snack and low carb snack, but that will hinder weight loss, that will hinder fat loss. So personally, since I am trying to get super lean right now because I want to get summer ready, I'm gonna have to bypass it. It's just gonna have to wait for a couple of months. So option is totally up to you. If you do keto and you want to do dairy and you know that you can lose body fat and you know that dairy won't slow you down, then go ahead and get it. But for me personally, I know it slows me down, so I'm just gonna have to bypass it, unfortunately. For all you low carb dieters, you can get some yogurt as well. I personally like this yogurt right here. And again, the way I look at this yogurt is this is just gonna be a straight up protein source. As you can see, 18 grams of protein, only 5 grams of carbs, and 0 fat. So this is just a straight up really good protein source for all you low carb dieters right here. When it comes to picking eggs, I'm always going to go with the Vita Farms. I absolutely love Vita Farms. These are pasture raised eggs, so these eggs are not raised in a cage. They're free range, and just look at them. Just look at how beautiful these eggs look. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Vita Farm eggs, always go with these. Personally, they're just my favorite ones, and I absolutely love eggs. This is a great protein source and a great fat source as well. So always have eggs on my diet when I'm trying to get lean. I also almost forgot egg whites. Egg whites. I love egg whites. You know me, if you watch this channel, I make a lot of Frenchy eggs, and so egg whites are always going to be a staple in my diet. And again, this is just straight protein source. Great, easy to make, easy to cook, tastes delicious. Try my Frenchy eggs recipe if you haven't seen that. Right here, egg whites going in. We're finally making our way into the inner aisles. Now, there's only going to be a couple of select items that I personally get when I'm trying to get lean. So I love drinking coffee. I love coffee, but you can't really put a lot into it, and you definitely don't want to put any sugar. So what I personally like to go with is Truvia. It's a natural stevia. I just like the way it tastes. Great with my coffees if I need something sweet. Also, here's a little hack if you're craving something sweet. Get some Truvia, and you can get a little bit of yogurt as well. I didn't get any yogurt today, but if you got yogurt, you can put some Truvia in some yogurt, and boom, there you go. You have a delicious, low carb, keto friendly, diet friendly dessert. So next up is going to be pecans. This is going to be a great fat source. Now, one thing you got to be very careful. Make sure you weigh out all your food, especially when it comes to pecans, because I've seen people almost eat half a bag of pecans, and these things have massive calories. As you can see, 28 grams, which is literally, guys, just a little bit of a handful, is 20 grams of fat, 1 gram of net carbs, and 3 grams of protein. But again, like I said, I've seen people almost eat this whole bag, and this bag has 16 servings. That is insane. So be very careful when eating pecans. Make sure you weigh out your pecans. Okay, here's another fat source right here that you got to be very careful of, and that is peanut butter. I absolutely love throwing peanut butter on everything. Yes, call me a psycho, but I will put peanut butter on my steak. I will put it on my ground turkey. I will put it on my eggs. I'll put it on damn near anything, but you got to be very careful when it comes to peanut butter. The serving size could just get outrageous. So for 32 grams, 16 grams of fat, 4 grams of net carbs, 8 grams of protein, make sure you weigh out your peanut butter. Be very careful. On to our next item. So right here we have the oils. This is going to be very key on where I'm going to get the majority of my fat. So I like to get my fats from coconut oil. I like to throw that in my coffee. I'll cook some of my food in coconut oil, but right here, some coconut oil. I don't care what brand you get, just get whatever you want. I'm just gonna grab this random one right here. I'm gonna find a avocado oil. I love avocado oil. I love cooking my meats in it. I don't care which one you pick, get whatever one you want to get. Which one I pick, don't call me out and be like, oh, that was a terrible one. Look, just get one. Don't worry about what anybody says. One other oil that I did forget, which is optional, is MCT oil. Now, MCT oil you can put in your coffee. First thing in the morning, it'll give you an absolute boost of energy. If you do the ketogenic diet, it's gonna help you get in ketosis a lot faster. But buyer beware, because if you're not near a toilet when you are eating MCT oil, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in big trouble. And for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and bypass MCT oil, because yeah, you just always got to be near a restroom when you have that first thing in the morning. So just be careful, and just know that I did warn you. Personally, this item right here literally helps me get through the diet so much. So I eat a lot of eggs when I'm dieting, but I am a ketchup person. So there's only two types of people in this world: people who eat their eggs, and the people who eat their eggs with ketchup. But unfortunately, the majority of ketchup is packed with sugar, packed with junk, and you don't want to buy it. So this right here literally makes dieting so much easier. So some G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup, always got to have it on deck. Love it. Now, when it comes to veggies, I am pretty lazy. Yes, the best option is probably gonna go with the fresh veggies, but I'm lazy, so. So there you go, guys. That is my grocery haul from Wally World. Let me know if I forgot anything. Let me know what you would have added. But as you can see from the grocery shopping list, there wasn't too many unique items. Like when it comes to dieting, when it comes down to wanting to lose body weight and get lean and get shredded for the summer, you just pretty much get back to the basics. And again, yes, there are a lot of good food items that I left off that a lot of you said, hey, you can have this and still lose weight. But understand, when you do this cut, you know, typically people do it for about 8 to maybe 10 weeks at the most. But majority of clients who are trying to lose weight and get lean for the summer typically do about a 2-month cut. So yes, you can go without having those things for 2 months, okay? I'm not saying you're never gonna be able to have ice cream. You're never gonna be able to have some low-carb, keto-friendly donuts. All I'm saying is that if you wanna get committed and you wanna get consistent and really lose body weight and drop body fat and get lean, you're gonna have to give up those foods for a little while. 8 weeks of giving up those food items, you can do it, all right? It is not the end of the world. You have to ask yourself, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want to look good for summer? How bad do you want to look good for that vacation? Okay? And if you do need extra help, guys, and you want that one-on-one coaching, you need that one-on-one motivation, you need that one-on-one accountability, sign up for my one-on-one coaching down below. Now, again, I keep my roster very, very small, so I apologize if I do not get back to you or if all the slots are filled. If all the slots are filled, not to worry, you can also go down to my GoodyBeatsOfficial.com. I have grocery shopping lists, I have meal plans, I have workout plans at the gym, at home, everything about intermittent fasting, everything about the ketogenic diet, low carb lifestyle. Sign up. It is only $9 a month. $9 hairs a month. Invest in yourself, guys. Health is your wealth. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, guys. It definitely helps myself, helps the channel, helps the YouTube algorithm, helps my video get discovered. And again, I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, guys, and YouTube is tough. It's hard to stay relevant. It's hard to keep coming up with new content, but I do it for you guys because I know if it helps one person, that's all that matters to me, because we're making a change, we're making a difference, and as long as I'm making a difference in someone else's life, that's all that matters to me, guys. So anyways, thank you for watching. I absolutely love you guys. Keep up the big moods, keep up the big smiles, and keep on winning, guys. I love you. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.